I'm seeing things I shouldn't see. I'm dreaming things I've never seen.
You're beginning to think in images, concrete images.
Hey guys, hey internet, and welcome to VAM, Vinyl and Music News, where we talk about vinyl, music, and music news. It's been a while, I know, had to take some time off to just deal with shenanigans and craziness, and we're kind of trying to get back into the flow of things, so bear with us as we gather our bearings, I guess, in a little bit of a way. But yeah, just been really busy. Finished that Questlove book that we were reading. Absolutely really great. I think we talked about it already, actually. But regardless, really great book if you're curious. I remember somebody recommended the Amanda Palmer book, which I still have to download. I'm currently reading Humble the Poet's Unlearn. It's actually really, really good. And the book, I don't know, ASMR people, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's very, very sexy feeling. Like, that is one comment that I want to make, is this book, I don't know if it normally comes this way. I'm going to guess so. This doesn't look like it was, but it feels like, damn, that's a sexy book. But it's really, really good. I'm halfway through it right now. Hoping to finish it, and I'll let you know how that goes. But that's one thing that I'm doing, and then, oh, beyond that, in terms of, like, the land of music news, Questlove is actually doing a documentary, I believe, or a movie on Soul Train, which I'm like, I'm down. I'm totally curious about that. Anyway, so tonight I actually wanted to talk about music that basically you could be falling asleep and know exactly what song that is or what movie that song is coming from. Recently this happened to me while waking up from a nap, and just so happened that Halloween came on the television set, and it woke me up because I actually recognized the song and I could actually visualize what was going on in the movie. And I thought to myself, wow, there is something really beautiful about that. Music that can basically invoke, you going and being taken on a journey, which I think all music kind of translates into at the end of the day. But it's kind of interesting to me with soundtracks and how sometimes some soundtracks just don't have any words and they rely heavily on the music. And that's where I think it's kind of interesting with horror nowadays, is that we don't necessarily rely on the music itself. And so you've got movies like Carrie, Rosemary's Baby, The Exorcist, Halloween, all these movies that basically just still live up to the hype. Why? They had really impeccable soundtracks, and it went really, really well, and it shaped the movie to where you can hear that sound and you think of that scene. I don't know if that I'm the only one, but I'm curious, like, is there anybody else out there who can think of a movie as soon as they hear a song or they hear a part of a soundtrack? It's always interesting to me how music can just evoke a memory, and it was just kind of funny how waking up out of that dead sleep, I was like, oh, that's Halloween. I guess it's kind of similar to when you're waking up and you happen to hear some dialogue from that particular movie, and you're like, oh, that's such and such movie. But it was just kind of interesting to me that it happened with a song. Granted, I don't know, it's kind of funny how, like, these songs just kind of invade your head at the end of the day, but it kind of got me thinking and kind of got me curious. Does that happen to any of you guys? Is there a song that you basically can peg off the first few beats of it, or is there a song out there that's part of a soundtrack that you can be like, oh, that's from blah 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 movie? Let me know down in the comments below. And we're organizing, as you guessed, horror records. I know we've talked about some of them. I'm just kind of trying to figure out which ones I haven't talked about and that I want to share from my collection. Anyway, let me know down in the comments below, what are you currently listening to? Anyway, I hope you guys are doing awesome, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye.
Whatever it is that you believe you're seeing, it's not real. can't take anything for granted.